thing I want to counsel you, brothers and sisters, is when you're preparing to engage with the Quran, to read it or to recite it, whether it's memorized or whether it's through reading. Prepare yourself mentally to grasp that Allah is directly communicating with you. Every part of the Quran, as you read it, is indeed addressing you personally. Allah is speaking to you. And when my followers inquire about me, I am near one method through which Allah demonstrates His nearness, or makes use feel His proximity, is via His words in the Quran. As you recite the Quran and meditate upon it, believing that Allah is speaking to you, I assure you that eventually you will begin to sense that the Quran is actually interpreting you. It's peering into your heart. It's revealing details about your existence, your struggles and offers, solutions and advice. Sensation you experience is your soul being rejuvenated. My brothers and sisters, there are individuals who recite the Quran and engage with it through deep meditation and introspection, realizing that it's interpreting them, so much so that when they integrate its teachings into their lives, they start to consider the directives in the Quran, its restrictions and its wisdom, and attempt to apply them in their daily existence. A sign that you are evolving into this kind of person is when you notice that you possess something akin to a compass. Upon hearing something that pleases Allah, you feel attracted to it. Conversely, when you encounter something Allah disapproves of, you instinctively distance yourself from it, be it through your sight, actions, thoughts, hearing, speech, or social circle. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, what was the nature of his character? Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, she would say he was a living Quran among people. Wouldn't you desire to emulate that? Thus the Quran on Judgment Day will stand before Allah and declare, O my Lord, this individual, this man or woman, your servant never neglected me. I vouch for them. Therefore shield them from hellfire and allow me to lead them to paradise. This is the ultimate aspiration for all of us and our goal. Inshallah, my brothers and sisters, let me share another verse from the Quran to further illustrate this point. Allah stated, do they not contemplate and reflect on the Quran, or are there locks on their hearts? So panel, when I initially encountered this verse in my life, it struck me profoundly. I pondered, what does this verse imply, and why does it refer to specific locks on the hearts? I interpreted it in two ways. From one perspective, it suggests that if you don't take the opportunity to ponder and reflect on Allah's words in the Quran, it may indicate that your heart is locked. Conversely, if you do take the time to contemplate and reflect on Allah's words in the Quran, then the locks on your heart will gradually open. Thus it's my decision. How will I approach the Quran? Will I just recite it quickly, rushing through pages or verses, as if I'm simply marking time, or as if it's a competition to complete it during Ramadan, focusing on quantity over quality? So I had to introspect and realize, no, the Quran is inviting me to read it attentively with consideration and deep thought. Isn't this the true purpose of the Quran's revelation? Another aspect to consider is it asks, do their hearts possess their unique locks? It implies that each heart has its distinct locks. Each individual undergoes varied life experiences and encounters different readings or events, and many of us carry our prejudices, biases, or particular viewpoints. Some approach the Quran solely to argue with others or to validate their point to someone else. When this happens, we miss the true essence of the Quran. We lose our connection with it, turning it into a matter of ego. However, if we approach it with humility and attention, viewing the Quran as a guide and trying to understand what the verses are conveying to us, your interaction with the Quran will be transformed into a novel and profound experience. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to engage with it. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content like this. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. Share your thoughts, intentions, and plans for Ramadan. Let's support and uplift one another as we embark on this sacred journey together. Until next time, may Allah bless you abundantly. And may this Ramadan be a source of immense blessings and spiritual growth for us all. Ameen.